Hi, this is Osman. I'm an energy healer, yoga and meditation teacher, and an entrepreneur. Be sure to visit my website, yogawellness786.com, for more information on all our services and contact information. Please also a reminder that our therapies are natural-based therapies and not a replacement for medical treatment. If you have any medical condition, be sure to visit or consult with a medical license and qualified medical professional in your locality. So today I wanted to speak on an efficient symptoms of an effective chakra unblocking session, right? So there is a caveat to this. I'm not downplaying any other healers' methods of chakra unblocking, but I'm talking from my method that I have, adopted and refined, and because I like to know things for certainty and for sure. So if the other professional have their own protocols, I'm not downplaying that or saying that they are wrong. It is, everyone's got their own approach, but from my approach perspective, what I believe is an effective chakra unblocking session. So I normally do the chakra unblocking by addressing one of your key chakras, which is your third eye chakra. So this chakra, which is normally, or the energy center, right, is normally centered in the region between your just above the end of your nostril and in like the hollow in your forehead. There's a distinct little hollow here in the front forehead region. So it is said to be located in that, or one of its receptors is located there, right? So I do not believe the third eye itself is located there, but one of its receptors, main receptors, is there. So by putting my palm, so the energy normally transmits from the center of your palm, the two palms, right? So the energy healer will normally do it, away from your body or touch, or can do it remotely using his own third eye to transmit. Because your third eye is like your antenna to communicate with the spirit world or to do telepathic healing, to send energy telepathically. So I send it with the energy, to my third eye region, and instantly it will, like a WhatsApp message, right? It can reach you. Once I send it from here, it instantly, in a split second, reaches you, right? So I will transmit the healing energy to this region, because this region, it is the king of all the other energy centers, throughout your body. So it is the sixth energy center, the one energy center above it, the seventh one, which is slightly above the crown of your head, right? That's where the seventh one is located. So the sixth energy center. So it will control the energy centers below it, inferior to it. So all the energy centers below, so there are 5 energy centers below it, major energy centers. And there are a total of 114 energy centers. 2 are above your head, right? 2 are outside, so 112. So this is number 112. So it theoretically can control 111 energy centers in total, right? And normally when I do the chakra unblocking, depending on the type of problem and the reason they came to me, sometimes I may need to energize all 114 or 111 energy centers, right? So yes, the energy, when it completely fills up in your body, it does proceed to the ones above as well. Because how I know that from my patients is the observation of the colors, right? So they, in their mind's eye, suddenly see like a flash of color coming, and they don't understand, how come, but they will see a color specific to what I tell them beforehand, and it's not something that I program or hypnotize them to see. It is the standard colors of the 7 major chakras, right? So the 7 standard colors is the 7 colors of the rainbow: red, orange, yellow, blue, indigo, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet, right? So they normally attribute a red to the base, to your crown, to your root chakra, and orange to your sacral chakra, and your solar plexus chakra yellow. But I disagree with that analogy. I say it's in reverse order, because it works in reverse order. There's 3 upper levels and 3 lower levels. The 3 lower levels work in opposite direction to the 3 upper levels. So it works from the central region. So there is 3 upper. The heart chakra is green, throat chakra is light blue, and the third eye chakra is indigo in color. And then working downwards, the first chakra downwards is the solar plexus chakra is red, and then the sacral chakra is orange, and the root chakra, which is in your perineum area, is yellow, right? So that is and I tested it many times in myself, and I noticed, this is although the theoretical books, many theoretical books on yoga science says otherwise, right? But I disagree with them from my experience, and I thought that I was, who am I to disagree with an established science? But there were some yoga science books that agreed with me as well. So there's a discrepancy within the theories of the yoga science as well, which color comes first. So there are some that agree with me, and then I felt relieved that my practical, experience, and I practiced that 1,000 times to make sure, that I'm not imagining it, right? So that being said, coming back to this thing, I place my hand on the forehead and I transmit the energy, and then I ask them to tell me what color they observe. They don't observe it in any particular order. So but they will tell me any one of those 7 colors. So they will sometimes see red first, or sometimes see yellow first, or sometimes they see indigo first. Sometimes they only see purple first, right? And sometimes they only see 3 colors. So I have to wait till they see all 7 colors. So once they start seeing every color, they can only see that color if there's any blockages in that particular energy center that is not there anymore. It's removed. So once you see a color, means there's no blockages in it. Once you're not seeing that particular color, means that particular energy center is still blocked. So I had many occasions where we struggled with some of the colors. Means there was a lot of blockage in the color that is, that we are still waiting for. And I know from the color that is outstanding which particular energy center, so then I'm able to place my second hand on that particular center, the region where that particular energy center is, together with the forehead region, and continue to pass the energy, or independently put it on that center, right? And sometimes I need to activate the root chakra, and of course a lot of my clients are uncomfortable with me placing my hand in the root chakra area, or the root energy center. It's in the perineum. So there is a way. I found a shortcut to that, is at the base of the spine. So you're not going to any intimate parts of a person's body. You're just touching the lower part of the back, right? So I just touch my finger on the lower part of the back, and it has a connection to the root chakra, which is located in the perineum. It's connected. There's a connection because the Kundalini energy rises from the base of your spine, right? So the root chakra activates heats up the base of your spine, and activates and awakens the Kundalini energy and rises it up. So one can access that connection from that way as well. So I do that as well until I get a report that the client is seeing it. So I had some occasions where a person seen certain colors, but not a row of colors. So I'll give you an example, right? So there was one client of mine who's now one of my best, or is my best friend currently, not one of. He could see the violet, he could see the indigo, he could see the light blue, and he could see the green. but he couldn't see the red, orange, and the yellow. These three, he just, and I tried for days on end. I think we tried for 18 days in a row. And come what may, he only saw these colors and not those colors. So he went back home to his country, and he visited. The second time I had to brainstorm what could be the reason. Then I asked him a question: did he meet with any accident or trauma in his back? Because it's possible there was some trauma that needs to be physically, there was some blockage physically that needs to be removed before the spiritual energy can pass through. And yes, he had suffered an accident where he injured his back, right, towards the center of the back. And then when he came again, and I felt that region doing an energy massage, and I could feel the inflamed nodes in that area. And I removed that inflamed nodes in a matter of, minutes, but within 30 minutes or so, right? I don't recall 100% exactly how many minutes, but in one session I removed all the blockages. And then in the same session, I carried out the chakra unblocking, and immediately the other lights started showing up. The red, the orange, and the yellow showed up, very, in succession. So it wasn't necessarily that the chakra was blocked, that the colors didn't appear. It was some physical trauma blocking the flow of energy there, which is important because you need the energy to flow freely up and down your energy centers, because each energy center is controlling a certain aspect of your life. So when you've unblocked all of them, you tend to get harmonious control over all the aspects of your life, or the capacity for harmonious control, right? So as a result, my client, or now my best friend, he felt, a significant, massive improvement in the condition he was trying to, overcome, right? And so my symptom of how I gauge that the chakra unblocking has been completed with the system that I'm following is the person that I am treating must see these colors for themselves. And they themselves know, because I tell them these are the colors. So they also feel certainty that they've had the chakras unblocked, as opposed to not knowing whether it was unblocked or not, right? So no offense to any other energy healers. Everyone has their own systems and their own protocols. This is just my protocol and my method that I'm discussing, and to, because I'd like not only for me to feel the certainty, but also my client to feel the certainty. And that's how I know whether something is blocked or unblocked. Generally, when I do a chakra unblocking, I would say over 90 to 95%, experience complete chakra unblocking in just one session, right? And sometimes some people are so spiritually attuned that it can be unblocked within 10 to 15 minutes, right? I did have the experience of some of my clients experiencing the chakra unblocking within 10 to 15 minutes. And these were very rare people, but they were attuned to spirituality, and some of them were practicing, mindfulness and so forth, on their own, and that's why it was much easier. So if you are practicing yoga science, hatha yoga postures, or mindfulness practices, or pranayama practices, then these all contribute towards unblocking, making the unblocking, of chakras so much easier. Means you yourself are unblocking your chakras, right? These practices work towards yourself on your own, unblocking it significantly. So you ought not to be suffering with conditions of people who need chakra unblocking. You will not necessarily need it. The only time you'll come for it is out of curiosity. But you would normally be a balanced, harmonious, a calm-minded person, right? With generally good health, with not major problems, and not major problems also in your relationships and your career and finances and so forth. You ought not to be having major problems in all aspects of your life, right? Any problems, of course, depends. Certain people have genetic conditions, or acquired conditions due to their diet or stress levels or external factors, and has depleted, and this needs medical intervention. Chakra unblocking is not going to fix these problems. It's going to increase the potentiality of improving it quicker and helping medical science or the medical treatment or the energy healing to work that much better, right? So hope that information helps you, and take care of yourself always.